Hi Leo, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 6th to the 12th of October. Let's begin. So your pre-week energy here, Leo, you're seeing success and victory here. So this is not even your pre-week. I'm gonna start not call it pre-week energy anymore. I'm gonna call it your current energy, like the energy you're currently in. Just not to confuse you. Um, so your current energy here is that you've been basically very victorious, seeing a lot of success, progress within yourself, within your life, moving away from things that have influenced you in the past. Things have sort of almost ingrained themselves within you. I'm hearing inbred themselves within you, like ideas that have like birthed new things inside of you that didn't really serve you. um, like ideas that almost gave birth inside of you, that gave birth to a whole host of different things that didn't really belong to you, that was sort of implanted on you or in you when you were younger by somebody, by people around you, by people that influenced you. Could have been family. Yeah, I'm hearing family, mother figure. Your mother really forced you to be in this kind of way of being a certain kind of way. Your mother really forced you to live the way she lived, basically, when she was younger. She made you go through the same hardship that she went through because she thought that was the best way to raise you. That was the best way to bring you up, which was obviously wrong because, she did hurt you for no reason, trying to push you into a way that you didn't want to go, and which wasn't a good way anyway. But she wanted you to experience hardship for whatever reason, like the way she experienced hardship, and she just wanted to see what you did with it without really thinking about your well-being. She really had a hold on you. I'm getting here, you don't really speak to her anymore. Um, she took advantage of your innocence and basically led you down being a certain way that she was when she was younger. And she wasn't made to be this way. She just went down this way is because she was always in the wrong. And when she would get told off, she would start lashing out, and she would start having, because she would feel this way. So she wanted you to feel the way she used to feel. It's quite like maniac energy. It's like narcissistic energy that I'm picking up here, that your mother has towards you, or just in general. And you haven't really been speaking to her, and you've been doing a lot of work healing yourself, getting rid of these beliefs, these ideas, these things that have become ingrained in you or inbred in you, that have given birth to new ways of being, new ways of behaving that are not really been in alignment with who you really are. And you've kind of released them in a very major way, seeing a lot of victory and success here within yourself, breaking free from past influences, past things that have come in during your childhood days, like childhood memories, like when you were young. Those ideas, those subconscious beliefs, because between the ages of 0 and 9 is when the subconscious mind is the most easily moldable. And your subconscious mind here was really molded in a way that was against your authentic self. Like these people, like in particular this mother figure, or these people, whoever it is for you, really didn't want you to step into your power, almost because they were jealous of it. They are jealous of it. That's why they're always having conflict with you whenever you come to them with peace. They always want to have a fight with you. And about something, it's like little nitpicking about, oh, why have you done this, or why are you wearing this, or why have you done your hair like this, or why have you done this, or why have you done that. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, but it's just this little nitpicking that I'm getting that they were doing with you. Like they will nitpick at everything, like, and they want to constantly be in this state where they're having a fight with you because they're just jealous of you. They're jealous of your warmth, your energy. You're very caring. You're a very caring, loving person. And they wanted that. They didn't understand why they couldn't have that when they were young. It's quite sad, to be honest with you, this person. I wouldn't say they're your mother. I would say they're more of a person. You know, to be like this to a child, you know, children are innocent, you know. No matter what you went through, like whoever it is, it's wrong. You shouldn't take out your problems on a child. A child is innocent. They don't know anything. You know, you take your problems out to the ones that gave you, you know, that made you feel the pain. At least talk it out, but you know, taking it out on a child is wrong, you know. But this is what you went through, and you've been healing. You've been actively been healing yourself through the years. And I'm seeing this has not been a quick process. It's been a slow process. You've been seeing a lot of quick progress recently. You've been doing a lot of inner healing, and you've seen a big breakthrough, very passionate breakthrough within yourself. You see life a little bit, not a little bit, but I'd say a lot more different than you did before. Like you see life with a lot more color. Like things used to seem very grey and dim for you. Like life just seemed very dull, and now it feels much better. And you've sort of like reclaimed your inner strength there. You've kind of like reclaimed your inner strength, reclaimed your purity that was lost at that time because you trusted in the wrong people. You put your faith in the wrong people. You're now putting your faith in within yourself. I'm seeing you here as this lady. So here in the story of the strength, the lion appears before the fool, and he almost kills the fool. He almost eats him. But this lady just magically appears out of nowhere, and she just calmly stops the lion, saving his life. And you're here like this lady, like, you know, this very calm, loving person. You have a very deep connection to nature, deep connection to animals as well. You're very abundant. Your energy is very abundant. You're very resilient is what you need to realize, and you've become very calm. You've always been very calm, actually, since you were young, but maybe over the, you know, since your childhood, at the end of your childhood, maybe like 7, 8 years old, up until like your, you know, the end of your teenage years, like 20 years old, you're like very different. Like you weren't calm anymore. Like you were very I'm hearing aggressive, moody, fidgety, emotionally fidgety, and it was just because of this woman, your mother. She really molded you into being like this on purpose. But as you start the week, you're like really embracing the death of the old you. You're making a huge transition at this time. I think this is a big transition week for everyone. Most of the signs are going through a huge transition this week, transformation. Last week was like a big test. So like, you know, last week everybody was getting tested. And so now the people that have passed the test, so I'm reading for the people that have passed the test, I guess, are going through this kind of energy. Obviously, the people that haven't passed the test are just going back in a loop. It's just you going back into the same cycle if you failed the test, basically, from last week. And I figured out what it was. It was something, I think it was something, oh, here we go again. I tried recalling it in another video and I forgot. I think it was something like the sun going through Libra or something like that. And it was a powerful transit. It doesn't sound like it, but it was a powerful transit, and it was affecting all of my tarot readings for last week. So it was like everybody was going through some kind of a test. And now the transformation's happening this week for people, and you're one of them here as well. That you're having some kind of transformation, and it's a transition. You realize that the situation, this sort of narrative you've been living up until this point, this narrative and all this stuff you've been living, it's just been, it's dead. It's over with. The battle's over. Like the hair and the death. There's like a war that's happened here, and this is the remnants. And the Death Rider comes up out of nowhere, and he pulls up his visor, and they realize that he's deaf. He comes with this white banner, white flag. Oh, there's your confirmation. Death is coming, and well, not that kind of death, but transformation death. And so he comes up with this banner, and it's got white rose on it, which represents purity. And he lifts up his visor so that they can see he's a friendly face. If you met someone in the olden days and they kept their visor on when they came up to you, you wouldn't consider them as someone trustworthy. So he comes up and he goes to this guy over here, and he's like, do you accept death? And he's basically, he's agreeing. He's like, yeah, I accept it, because he understands where he is at. It's all dead, like the battle's already over, and he accepts the death. So behind here is this, with 2 pillars with the sun rises. That's like the path. It's on the moon card as well. It's the path to your soul's path, basically, and that's where you're going once you go through this huge transformation. This is a huge transition for you, transformation. You're really ending this old way of being, like, you might, obviously you're not talking to this person right now, or these people, whoever they are for you. You're not talking to them. I would say her, because I'm feeling strongly here for it, that it is a her, that you're not talking to her, and you don't plan on talking to her either. But what you don't realize is that your subconscious is still molded from those experiences. So you're still carrying that energy with you today, unfortunately. So this is why you're going through this transformation. You have done a lot of healing up until this point, and you're having a breakthrough just before this week begins. And this is a huge transformation for you. That as you're stepping through, you're going to feel brand new on the other side. Again, huge transformation. Big permanent. This is a permanent ending. Like, this is 2 cards of endings. Ending of pain, betrayals. Like huge ending. Letting things go. Letting the emotional baggage. You're releasing all that emotional baggage. Subconscious baggage, shadow self baggage, light self baggage. Like, your whole astral body has a lot of baggage on it because of this person, and they've done it intentionally to you because they saw how great you could become. They really tried to stop you from really standing in your truth, really standing in your power, and they wanted to break you. Like, they felt they were broken. They think they're you, but they're nothing like you. They're nothing like you, not even close. And you know this, that they're not like you. This is your confirmation that this person's like thinks they like you. Like when they talk, or when they buy clothes with you, or like when you go shopping, they try to buy similar things and be like, oh, I brought something like this and it looks the same as well. Like, they try to always like compare stuff and be like, we've got the same stuff, or we've got the same taste. This is your confirmation. This reading's for you. Some of you don't even realize, I'm hearing some of you don't even realize that it comes from all your problems are coming from this person. You still have a relationship with this person. They've got you like ensnared. They've got you ensnared. Some of you, they've got you ensnared. And you still, like, you're not close to them, like, you don't live with them, but you still talk to them now and again. This person's really bad for you. You have reclaimed your strength, you have reclaimed your purity, but as soon as you reclaim your strength and purity, you're going through a huge ending with this person. Huge ending, huge ending. Massive ending, massive. This is a huge ending, transformation. You're really letting things go, letting this person go. But people always say family is really important. Family is this, family is that. But, I truly believe blood is thicker than water. I mean, the water is thicker than blood. Blood is thicker than water. That's what they say, right? But I think water is thicker than blood. To be honest with you, because a lot of the times the people that hurt us the most are the people that we expect there to be there for us, and they don't be there for us, and they take advantage, especially of the innocence. Because it's always from a place of jealousy, like why didn't I have that, or why don't I have that, whether it's past tense or present tense. There's always why is it not me? And it's really not your fault, but you've been subjected to it. And for you guys that don't know, that are still in contact with this person, whether you like it or not, this energy is major arcana. This is something that cannot be stopped. This is going to happen in your life. It's like a forced transformation, forced ending. You got no choice here. It's coming out of the blue, and you can't stop it. Even if you try to stop it, you can't stop it and go backwards. But what this is really doing for you is opening up your psychic gifts, your spirituality. By you embracing this ending. This is you really tapping into your own power, into your own spiritual gifts, into your own spiritual ability. You're really tapping into yourself here, which is fantastic. But it's gonna be a bit rocky. It's like a rocky boat, is what I'm seeing here, between Monday and Wednesday. Between Wednesday and Friday, you're kind of going through this energy of like, feeling disappointed. I feel like this person's going to show their true colors to you once you have this ending, or while you're having this ending. And you're going to be in this energy for a few days, because obviously this relationship's not like something for like a few months or a few years. This is like your whole life we're talking about here. And you're only seeing their true colors, like who they truly are now in this situation as you're having these endings. And it's going to leave you feeling very disappointed. You're going to do a lot of introspection, looking within yourself, of just feeling very disappointed, realizing how much this person abandoned you intentionally. They're going to say things that are really going to hurt you between Monday and Wednesday. But they're not going to hurt you. They're just going to make you realize. The intention is to hurt you, but it's not going to hurt you at this point, because you're in a strength now, and you have resilience. You have a lot of resilience to that kind of there's just any kind of like abuse. Like you're very strong, and you have a strong will, and you had to reclaim that strong will by doing the healing, and you were brave enough to do the healing work in the first place. I'm getting here, I'm reading your energy. In the beginning it was scary for you to even tap into that energy, because it made you nauseous. When you first started your healing energy a few years ago, I'm hearing like 7-8 years ago, you started your healing journey. Some of you it was 9 years ago, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Some of you guys, you started this healing journey 18 years ago. Sorry, I was just counting there. 18 years ago. And like, it's been a long road. I mean, I think you were a child when you started this healing journey. I think you did it unintentionally, but you knew it would help you grow if you could face it. It's like you were facing fears at that time. Like you were really like F fear, like kind of vibe. That was your vibe at the time, F fear. Like you were like, it made you nauseous, like trying to heal from that energy. But you're looking at yourself with a lot of balance, with a lot of compassion. You're looking at your past and what this person did to you. You're not looking at them with compassion. You're looking at yourself compassion, calmly. You're looking at yourself very calmly of like what you've been through. I mean, again, calm is very significant here. You're a very calm person, and you're kind of realizing how much this person disappointed you, or how much this person is disappointing, and how much they abandoned you intentionally, and you're really letting them go. I mean, you have like 3 cards, major cards here of letting go. You're really letting go. Maybe you should listen to that song, that Frozen song, Let It Go. It's really significant for you here this week. Just let it go, let it go. You should definitely listen to it. it'd be a good idea for you. But you're really looking at these situations and realizing everything, realizing who this person really is. If for some of you that don't know, for I'm getting most of you do know, however, that you know who this person is and what they've done to you. You already know all of this. Like, you know why you've been healing. You know where it's coming from because you've been healing. But I feel like the ones that don't know, they do know, but they're just kind of in denial of that it's this person, because they want to maintain the peace. But are you really maintaining the peace, or are you cutting yourself into pieces? See what I did there? You're cutting yourself into pieces for someone's peace, and if that's your own family, then that's clearly not your family. This is who this person is. This is their energy. They're very needy, very greedy, like to control everything, like to secure everything for themselves. They don't care about anyone else but them. All they care about is me, 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 me. That's what I keep hearing. Me, me, me. You know those birds, I think it's seagulls from Finding Nemo, and they're like mine, mine, mine. But instead of saying mine, they're like me, 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 me. And that's all they're doing. Me, 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 me. This is your mother. This is your mum. Nasty, nasty energy. Doesn't allow any energy movement. Controlling, very controlling. Controlled you, unfortunately, for a very long time. But you're letting it go. You're not only letting it go for the first half, in the first third, but the second third as well. Literally letting it go. You're letting it go from Monday to Friday. You're letting it all go. Major cards of letting go. And this is like Monday to Wednesday, and this is Wednesday to Friday. Between Friday and Sunday here, you're making a choice. And you're making a choice using your intuition here. Out of love for yourself, you're choosing to choose a new path, not the path that was made for you. That path of these things that, like I was channeling at the beginning. What was I saying? I wasn't channeling. What was I saying? I was saying something along the lines of like inbred. Like ideas, ideas that were like really, I think it was you, wasn't it? I was channeling about the meditation, that you need to meditate, like you need to steal your emotions. Was it you that I was saying it to? I think it was, that I was saying you need to meditate, to steal your emotions. And I think that's going to help you here. Just sit down for like 5 minutes and just meditate, once in the morning, once in the evening. That's really going to help you here. As you're letting things go, as you're transitioning, it's going to really help you. You do need to tap more into your intuition. Your intuition's already there, but just to be more connected to yourself on a deeper level, it would be wise to connect more to your intuition through meditation throughout the week. Just need to sit there on the floor on a chair and just breathe in and out, focusing on your breath as you do so. But you're making a decision here from your intuition, and your subconscious is really going to be a lot more healed at this point. You're choosing to choose love for yourself. You're choosing to go after things that actually make you feel fulfilled. You're no longer playing small. You're no longer deciding to sacrifice yourself for somebody else's pleasure, sacrifice your time, sacrifice your energy for anyone. It doesn't matter who it is anymore. No one deserves to take a piece out of you for their own comfort. Like, you've had enough peace taken away from you. And I don't mean like peace as in P-E-A-C-E, but I mean P-I-C-E-E, P-I-E-C-E. I don't know what I just spelled there. But like, people have taken a lot of pieces out of you. Like, on a serious note, people have taken pieces out of you, and it's kind of left you. I'm seeing like It's like this game, like where you have like I'm seeing like a game, and it's like there's a puzzle. It's like a jigsaw, but there's like loads of pieces missing. That's the best way I can describe it. And there's like pieces missing that make you feel whole. Like, I'm meant to be there for you, but people have just taken that for themselves. I'm seeing like Howl's Moving Castle, where Howl cuts out his heart and he puts it and he uses it as a source for his house. And the old witch, she sees his heart and she tries to eat it. It's kind of like that. It's like she's been like they've been after you, like after your energy, because your energy is so potent. And you're like, I'm no longer sacrificing myself for people's pleasure, for people's happiness, for people's fulfillment. I'm choosing my pleasure, my happiness, my fulfillment, my love. For me, I'm loving myself. My love goes into me first, and this is really important for you at this time, that your love does go into you rather than anybody else. That you deserve your love more than anyone. And you're purifying yourself as you do so. These waters, as you decide this, these waters are going to wash over you, and these are spiritual waters. You're going to feel very comfortable between Friday and Sunday. This path that you're choosing to walk down, it's a major arcana, so it's like it's destined to happen for you. This is part of your life path. You're meant to go through what you went through, and you are on your life path at this current moment of time. You have been walking it. It might not feel like it because there's a lot of things that have been happening within your life that are not related. They're unrelated, but there's like a lot of stuff that have been happening in your life just in general. One thing over there, then one thing all the way over there, then all the way over there, then all the way over there. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like chaos in a way. But you're really stepping away from all of that. You're stepping into your divine masculine here. You're really taking action. You're really taking action towards manifesting your dream life. You're taking inspired action by stepping into your masculine. You're making a firm decision, whether it's to move city, country, change jobs, get away from this person. Like, you're really deciding to make a huge change. Maybe you listen to that song by Michael Jackson as well, Man in the Mirror. That'll be significant for you here as well. But listen to it between Friday and Sunday. For most of the week, you gotta put. My spirit guides are funny. They're like, put it in the playlist and then press play and then rewind and then press play. And I'm seeing like a Walkman, one of those Walkmans, and then pressing play, rewind, pressing play. But this is happening for you this week. You're going to be manifesting something for yourself this week by taking this inspired action. You're going to be manifesting from your power, from your inner power, from your inner guidance. Your inner guidance is very important here. Follow your inner guidance as to what this is. But it's something in regards to something that will nurture you, something that will nurture your energy, that'll be nurturing for your energy. That'll nurture your energy. Something that makes you feel abundant. Maybe it's your nature. Something that makes you feel abundant within your own nature. Because I feel like when you're in your nature, like your own being, you see it as a weakness where people see an opportunity to pounce on you and won't leave you alone. I'm picking up that kind of energy, pardon me. But I feel like this is your strength. You don't realize it, but this is your strength. Your femininity, your beauty is your strength. Whether you're a man or a woman or anything in between, it doesn't matter. But your femininity here is your strength. Your beauty, you're a real beautiful person. You're beautiful inside and out. All right. Lovely, finger licking good. But whatever this is something that you know within yourself. Whatever it is that you're manifesting is from your inner guidance. You've done enough soul searching. You've done enough introspection, and self-examination to figure out where your inner light is leading you. And this is in regards to your manifestation. You're manifesting from this inner light that you have, which is your inner guidance. You're manifesting from your inner guidance at this time, and what your inner guidance is drawing you towards is something or somebody that will nurture your energy, that will make you feel abundant within your own nature. So it's not love. It could be friendships, meeting people. You're meeting new people here. You're being led to meet new people here. You might be feeling like being more spontaneous with like going out somewhere, or like visiting a place. Like you feel like being more sociable. This is a sign. Act upon your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your inner guidance. That's what your heart is. Your inner guidance. Keep following it, and you'll manifest what it is that you desire. But you're choosing to walk away from this, this situation. You're choosing to choose a happy life, not a sacrifice life. You're no longer allowing yourself to sacrifice any part of yourself for anybody, because it's not good for you, and it doesn't serve you in any way, and you no longer see the point of it. And you're right. So your challenges for this week, one of your challenges is just the negativity. You might be feeling just negative in general as you're going through this sort of huge transition, this huge ending that you're going through. You might be just looking at everyone and everything from a point of fear, anxiety, worry, stress, thinking everybody is the same as this woman. I'm not going to say she's your mother, she's just your woman, evil woman. I'm kind of seeing like the situation here, and like like Tangled, where you're like Rapunzel and she's like the witch. I'm kind of seeing that kind of situation, and her eyes are just like really like glowing up every time she sees you, like green, like there's a green glow in her eyes, like green of jealousy. That's what they used to say, queen with jealousy. And you think everybody's like, the world is full of despair and cruelty. There's no nice people out there. Like, it's just negativity, because this person's saying some nasty things. They're gonna say some nasty, so just heads up. They are gonna say some nasty things to you between Monday and Wednesday, as this ending's happening, and then between Wednesday and Friday is like the after effect. But between Monday and Wednesday, I don't know what day it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen between one of those days. Most likely Wednesday, I'm hearing. But between those days it's going to happen, and they're going to say some nasty things to you that are really going to make you think everybody's negative, everybody's like awful, and they're gonna call out your weaknesses and try to make you belittle you, basically. Don't allow this person to let them say whatever they want, but don't take it within your heart and say, this is my narrative, this is who I am. Just look at them and feel pity for them, because they're a really stupid creature. They are, because they don't understand their own pain, and rather than trying to confront their own pain, they've decided that the best way to deal with it is to take it out on a little innocent child. Just let them do whatever they want to say, or let them do that. And just don't take it to your heart. Don't take it as something serious, because it's not serious, to be honest with you. This person's this person's a big joke. There's a lot of spirits laughing at this person. Like, this person's a joke. Like, in many ways, you have no idea. Like, they really like to portray themselves as like this big boss, like they're a big bossy person, and they like to have everything under control, and they like to be the know-it-all. They are the know-it-all. They think they're the know-it-all, but they don't really know nothing. They just like to show off. That's all it is. They just like to show off. from a place of lack of understanding, a lack of knowledge. They're just flaunting for no reason, basically. And don't allow their negativity to penetrate you. Don't allow their negativity to get to you, because that's what they want. Don't allow, that's how they win, basically. They know they can't harm you, but they can bring you down if they attack your weak points that they know that are weak. That's what they're aiming to do, basically. Don't allow this person, don't allow yourself to be in this energy of negativity. Don't allow your mind to overly go negative, just think negative in general. It's really up in your head, this energy, nine of swords. It's like really thinking about everything negatively. Another one of your challenges here is conflict. And the conflict is going to happen here. Disagreement, chaos, you're going to feel quite chaotic about it. Opposition, you know you're right, you're doing everything right, and she knows you're doing everything right as well, but that's why she's attacking you, because she's wrong. And it's like almost like a guilty conscience, like a reversing the guilty conscience is what I'll say. Like they see that you're right, and then they can't take the fact that you are right, so they want to attack you even more. It's nasty energy, honestly. But the challenge here is the strife. Don't allow the strife. Don't get lost in it. Don't allow yourself to get lost in this energy of conflict. Like, after this person's done and said whatever they want, just cut them off. Like, finish it off with them. Like, that's it. You don't have to go back and forth. You don't have to make them feel small or make them feel an inkling of what you went through. Like, the universe is already going to handle that. Believe me. Like, I've seen karma. I've been the type of person, I used to dish out karma to people. Trust me. When the universe dishes out karma to people, it's nothing like the way we can. It does it 10 times, a million times better. It's best to just maintain your energy as you're going through these transitions and transformations. Really important, actually, if you do keep your energy secure and safe. Like, don't allow your energy to leak. I'm seeing, like, if you do it in this situation, you're gonna have holes in your aura, which are gonna attract negatives, even more negative stuff, like entities and stuff like that, from this argument, because this is a big argument and you're going through a huge transformation. Your energy is very potent at this time. This is why this person wants to come in and have an argument with you, because they know you've been healing, and they're not happy with the fact that you're moving away. They're feeling your energy is going more and more back to yourself rather than to them. Yes, don't try to stay in this conflict for too long. As soon as it happens, just move away from it. Like, don't dwell in it. Just cut them off. Like you're watching this now, once it happens, that's it, cut off. Keep the cut off game strong. I'm hearing the song, I ain't heard this in ages, like cut it, cut it, cut it. I forgot who sung it. Bloody hell, it was ages ago. What was that song? Like cut it, cut it, cut it. That's what you need to do here. Like, this person's not good for you in any way. They just want to harm you. They've always wanted to harm you. They've never had love for you, just jealousy and hate. You remind them of their mother, and they hate their mother. And that's why they're doing what they're doing to you, because they feel like what they're doing to you is what their mother did to them, but they don't realize that they were the problem, not their mother. Their mother was trying to correct them, but they were so aggressive and so out of it, so delusional. That's why they try to make you feel what they went through. It's messed up, man, honestly. And another one of your challenges here is you might be feeling overburdened as you're going through these transitions, these transformations. You might feel like, life's really weighing you down as you're doing the introspection. Don't know, everything in life is temporary. Nothing is permanent. Everything, even life itself, is temporary. We're here to have spiritual experience in a human body. This is why we incarnate on this planet in the first place. We don't come here to eat and amount money, because when we die, the money stays there, right? We don't do all of that stuff for that reason. Like, eat as much as we can, earn as much money as you can. Like, this is not the whole point of life. The whole point of life is we came here to have a spiritual experience. Don't allow this oppression to get to you, this oppression of this person to make you feel like you're being weighed down. Just cut them off. That's it, done, finish, enjoy your life, because this person can't affect you anymore. As soon as you cut them off, that's it. and they can't really affect you in this moment either because you've got inner strength and you are being looked after in the spiritual realm. You have angels watching over you. Well, you have a lot of protection. You have a lot of protection. You have gods and goddesses. Like angels are god and goddesses. Like the angels you think that are angels, they're not angels, they're gods and goddesses that are watching over you, protecting you. And some of them have darker aspects, and some of them you might even consider they might be demons, but they're not. You know, they're just powerful divine beings. That's what they are. And they're watching over you as you go through the situation. You're very loved in the spiritual realm. You're very kind and caring. You're a genuine person, and that's why they're watching out for you. It's like they're trying to bring you into balance, trying to be fair and just, and balancing your life. The people that have hurt you, they're trying to forcibly remove them with great strength. You know, with great strength, they're removing you from things that are making you feel fatigued, things that are making you feel, you know, way down, feeling like, you know, there's no hope. There's a lot of hope for you, and your future is very bright. Very, very bright. You have no idea how bright your future is. Your future is very, very bright. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're going to live the life of your dreams. Not even your dreams, you're going to be better than your dreams. You're going to be living such a life that when you're old, you're going to be like, oh my God, my life was amazing. I literally see you like, oh my God, my life was amazing. Doing something like that. So your outcome here for the week is you are gaining dominion of your past self, your past, not your past, but I'd say you're gaining dominion over yourself. Like you're coming into a complete unity within yourself, and you're gaining a lot of confidence because of this. You're making a lot of discoveries and making decisions. You know, you're stepping in the right direction because of the illumination, what's been illuminated before you. You know, you're really stepping into you're continuing down your life path here. You're really continuing down and going towards your destiny. Not your destiny, I would say you're on your life path, continuing to where you're meant to go to. Like you're already on this path and you're going down. It's like you're being celebrated here as you're going. This is a milestone. You don't realize it, but this is a milestone in your spiritual experience. Like you were meant to have this experience with this so-called mother, and it's part of your spiritual evolution. Your soul wanted to go through this before you incarnated. This is a soul contract that you had, that you were meant to go through this situation while you were here on this planet, and whether you'd make it or not was entirely up to you. This is a test basically for you. It's like a test part 2 almost in a way for you to accept this ending. But you are, and you're deciding to continue down your path. You're cutting through the illusion. You're gaining a dominion over the illusion. You're not allowing the illusion to block you anymore or anywhere. And you're really continuing down your path, your true path, with it being illuminated every step of the way. It's like you're no longer walking in the darkness. Before you might have felt like your path felt like it was dark. It's like now every step you take is illuminated. Like you can see where you're going now. By the end of this week, this is your outcome. And another one is material happiness. You're going to start seeing a lot of material gain by the end of this week. Money is going to start increasing for you in a major way. You're going to start seeing more money come in for you. Your dreams are going to come true. Like at the moment you're going to be quite content, and then your contentment's going to turn into fulfillment, and then that's going to just continue onwards. And I see money being a problem for you in the future. Your karma is so heavy right now, and it's due for you. I feel your karma is very heavy. It's due for you. It's about to burst any minute. It's like I'm seeing like a mountain of gold coins on like this sort of like net, and the net's trying to hold it up, and it's like on this last string, and it's like as soon as that snaps, all of it's dropping on you like this shower of gold, like, well, pause, but not that kind of shower. But like literal gold, like it's gonna be falling into your lap, basically. Like it's just gonna come out of nowhere. The money is gonna come out for you from out of nowhere, and this is by the end of this week. This is going to start happening. Your financial situation is going to rapidly increase because your energy has been cut off from that person. This person was siphoning your energy and using it for their finances, and they were doing it intentionally. Ever since you've cut them off, they've not been doing financially well, and you know this. And you think right now it's because of that you're not there. It's not that you're not there. It's because they were siphoning your energy. When you were around, they were siphoning your energy. Even when you were talking to them, it's siphoning your energy. It's only now that you're cutting them off that you're realizing how much they've been taking your energy, even though you've not been in contact. It's because they had their programs installed in you, and you were giving your energy away to them like that. So this is looking like a good week for you. I'm going to leave you a reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.